Sasha Duran for Pop Culture Bento here with Richie Pope.
Hi. Hi.
So Richie is Ignatz nominated this year for The Box We Sit On. And so I guess before we talk about The Box We Sit On, could you talk about your experience at SPX, like how long you've been coming here, what you like about this event?
Yeah. Well, the first year I came here, I was just like a fan. And I was trying to print out like a bunch of zines from home, which is a great idea. I only had 6, and I passed them out to like a couple people, and I was like embarrassed. I was like, this is it. Like, comics is over for me. Like, I'm so embarrassed. But the fact that like everyone just likes that you make stuff, you know. So yeah, I just kept coming back, kept making stuff, and it's been like my 4th, 5th year here. So yeah.
Yeah, and so this year you were nominated for The Box We Sit On. Could you tell us a little bit about this comic, what inspired it, what your goal with it was?
Yeah, well, I really like drawing, like a lot of people. And the people that I grew up with in like a lot of our neighborhoods, they start drawing, then they like drop it for like a normal job or, you know. And so I wanted to do something that was in tribute to them. So like none of them are really here, but it was more like if this convention was full of like my neighborhood, like what kind of story would they like to see? So it was like really personal and like based on my upbringing. So yeah.
Does your personal life inform a lot of your work?
Yeah, it does. Because a lot of my jobs are mostly like publication stuff. So it's a lot of like kind of client approval kind of things. So I try to do the complete opposite for comics, where I take the same skills and just try to do like, you know, stories based on like my memories or like certain people. So like when I was in high school, we had like a green Transformer box behind our house, and everyone would just like sit on it and like hang out. So that was literally the inspiration. Yeah.
So what other, I guess you were talking about doing client work, but what other work are you kind of up to with your comics and your art these days?
Well, yeah, you know, I do a lot of self-published stuff just because it's more freeing than necessarily doing client work all the time. I'm trying to expand into like bigger, like publisher, longer books. So kind of like some unannounced, like longer things I'm working on. Trying to move into picture books too. I do a lot of book covers too now. So like kind of young adult, older teen kind of books. So yeah, kind of like branching out a little bit. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
What does being Ignatz nominated mean to you?
It means a lot because it's one of those things where like the people, you know, at the show also nomination, also vote for you. So it, you know, it feels, I don't know, it feels cool. It feels like I just feel like a newbie. Like I just got here a couple years ago, and I'm like, you know, already get this little balloon, you know. Yeah, it feels cool, and just the historical significance of like, you know, the artist who like drew Ignatz, and a lot of stuff that he was kind of dealing with in regards to like race in his time, and it's, I don't know, I'm honored to be in that, you know, lineage of nominees. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. So where can people find you online and find your work?
Yeah, just like richiepope.com, but also Richie Pope is the same across Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, same thing. Yeah.
Great, thank you so much for your time. Have a great SPX.